Hello. Welcome to Game Night with Kettle, Kichen, and Vanna Mouse Toe.
Greetings, Tony. How are you?
I thought I could break away from that humor that we just had, but I can't.
Oh,
anyways, welcome in. Thank you to everybody that's been checking on me. I am doing much better. I actually woke up this morning with no pain. I'm hoping it continues that way. One of the other issues I'm having with this muscle thing is I woke up, I think it was Friday morning, and I had 4 cramps in each of my legs all at the same time.
4? When I woke up this morning.
It was here, and then in my calf. Here, and then in my calf. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I gotta be able to walk.
So that's why you crawl. Somebody's not drinking enough water. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I drink coffee in the morning, but most of my beverage intake is water for the rest of the day. I probably drink 64 to 128 ounces of water every day.
But you need magnesium and potassium to hold that, you know.
Nobody told me I had to put a damn magnet inside my water bottle.
Damn, that sucks waking up with 2. Yeah, pickle juice.
Pickle juice. I've done the pickle juice, and I don't know whether it just eased on its own or the pickle juice worked or what. But I woke up with no pain this morning, no cramps, no muscle aches. I could breathe normal. I still have my lungs still are sore and tender from the breathing I've been doing.
Yeah. But Dark Lord's right. It's the pickle juice.
Probably. I'll give it to that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started, because what do we have to have in order to play a game, Mouse Toes?
We need 1 victim, 2 victims, or 4. How many do we have, Tony?
I think we're going to go with 1 tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get a thumbs up, since I've not done this with you before, when you're ready, Miss Regina? Okay. So we're going to bring her up. Regina Fowler.
People's made that mistake before too.
Sorry. For those that don't know, the wife of Derek Fowler, 1973, or as some people have called him, the Hat,
right,
is joining us, and we're doing something new. So I'm not sure if she willingly agreed to before, or I kind of cornered her in with what I had. I think that's more of what happened. But she did agree to join us tonight and play, so we're going to go ahead and try it. The benefit of doing this game this way is that we can only have to chase down 1 person to play. We're not chasing 2, and if 1 can't show up, then we got to miss show, things like that. Okay. So format wise, we think this will work the best way for right now. Okay. So for a lot of people, this game is going to be very comparable to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but that's not what we're calling it. We're calling it
comparable or comparable,
depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah, tomato. Yeah,
tomato. Yes. Let's just call the whole thing off.
Okay.
Anyways, we're calling it Stay Alive to Win 25. Okay. What that is, and I'm going to bring it up so everybody can see. There you go. That's the name of the game. At the end of this, the person or channel, whichever way you want to look at it, that has the most points at the end of whenever we deem time is up and we're done playing the game, they will win a $25 gift card for Amazon. Okay. Yep. Regina is a lucky person because she gets to play this 2 times. She's helping us wing it through this tonight, which allows her to be able to come back later once she has seen the game played and possibly get better points. So,
and win the $25 Amazon gift card.
She could. Yes, very much so.
You could buy Derek Fowler something pretty.
Yes, like a new blue hat might.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
She's like, like he needs another one of those.
Yeah, not happening. What I heard her say was, "Yep, not a chance."
Right. I might be actually able to get me something from Amazon.
Yes.
Ooh, there you go. And in all fairness, I know Derek's there by her. We love you, Derek. We're just loving picking on you right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I run him to the other room. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Fair enough.
She's got to
But
focus.
he's watching and listening.
Oh, yes. Regina.
Yes.
You're kind of new to lives, aren't you?
Yes.
How many have you
Y'all
done?
can't see this, but my heart is pounding 90 to nothing.
No,
it doesn't have to. You're fine. You're doing great. So
I've done 3 lives, but I guess it's still a little bit of stage fright every time.
If it makes any difference, it was about 1.5 years into me doing it that I finally I'm enjoying this. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Oh yeah. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. And when you got wonderful people like Mouse Toes to help you along, it really makes it easier.
Right.
And when you have a side chat like this where nobody's going, she should do her hair different. Oh my God, did you see her church shoes Sunday?
Right.
It's like, we look like what we look like. I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I was just built for fun. I'm married well. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. And I feel bad for him, but the bottom line is after 43 years, he can't afford to dump me. So I'm just going to be me. Right. So,
there you go.
Yeah. You just do you, but it is a very nice group of people. But I remember it was Oily, the Oily Prepper, who made me do a live stream the first time, because I'm just doing mine with my laptop webcam. I won't even buy a webcam, so it probably adds 98 years to my already 100 years. You know what I mean? So, but don't worry, because it's the best group of people ever.
Right.
My oldest turned 15 today, 25. Wow.
Jesus, Tony.
15 today, and she actually she's had her stumbles and whatnot. And somebody came over who she has a tendency to stay away from because she thinks she's a narc on her, if that makes any sense. She walked up to her and she said, "I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Jaden." Jaden turned to her and said, "You know what? Regardless of what it's been like, I hope that moving forward, those were my teenage years and I'm now moving into a young woman." And I'm like, I came out of my daughter's mouth?
Yes. When people say high school were great years, they're the worst years.
They are. They suck. I mean, let's be honest. We all know
we're
that.
Gangly, had braces with headgear, rubber bands, was nothing but legs from here to Jesus and like a whole torso. It was just, it was torture.
Anyways, that all being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to skip over the intro music and all that because now I got to work on a different one. But let's go ahead and see what we're looking at. So here's the format of the way this will work. There are 15 questions. If the person who tonight happens to be Regina, the victim, as Mouse Toes calls them,
our victim.
If she can answer all 15 of the questions, she will have Mouse Toes. What number did you come up with, by the way?
What was I supposed to come up with a number?
Yeah, remember you were supposed to add them all up for me?
Oh, no, you never finished that darn sentence because I started out with my number and then, I don't know, like squirrel went by. No, I didn't add that. I'm trying to find it.
I think if I'm correct, you can get 125 points.
I bet that sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay. If we're incorrect, we'll fix that and we'll come back and tell you later we were incorrect. So, it's not about if you answer question 1 and question 2, but can't answer question 3 correctly, then you're out. That's not what it's about. It's about moving on to the next question and trying to get as many of those points you possibly can. Okay. Each of them sequentially go up 1 point for question 1, 2 points for question 2, all the way till you get to question 14, which is 14 points for question 14. When you go on to question 15, if you answer that correctly, you actually are going to get 20 points because you're getting a 5-point bonus for answering all the questions. Okay. We will keep track. Once we decide where that's going to end at, the person or channel that has the most points will win that $25 Amazon gift card. So that's the whole point. But tonight it's about, are we doing it correctly? What do we need to fix and things like that? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay.
Am I allowed to use chat or not for answers?
You can use chat. Oh, wait, we got to talk about one other thing.
Yeah.
Because just like that other show, there was lifelines. Well, we call them reach outs here. Okay.
Reach out.
And you're going to like these. You get 3. Okay. You can use it anytime. You can use them in the same thing if you want to, or you can stretch them out and use them individually. But our first one is Ask Chat. They're very short, Mouse. Don't get to dancing too much. Hold on. Sorry.
Regina, channel name?
I'm sorry, Masters, I didn't hear you.
Is 5891 the last part of your channel name?
3517.
Well, for God's sake, I put the wrong channel up here. God help me.
Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many Regina Fowlers until I searched my own name.
God.
It's Regina Fowler 3517. And the 3517 was just something that YouTube added to my name. I just opted not to change it.
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't born in like 2017 or anything.
Just subscribe to this weirdo. Okay,
I don't know where I stepped in this conversation, but I don't think you were born in 1917.
Well, I didn't want anybody thinking my birthday was March 5th, 2017.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And right quick, I'm not connected to YouTube. So Xander in the chat, I can't, I'm not going to say, hey, typing it in because I'm not actually on YouTube. But I hello to everybody in the chat.
There you go. You're connected to YouTube in your own way, but you're not connected on a YouTube chat right now.
Right. Not during this.
Okay. I was like, you are connected to YouTube. What are you talking about?
I can see the chat, but for me to join in the chat, I have to actually be on YouTube, and I'm not.
Gotcha.
Okay. So anyways, that's that. So I inadvertently hit the wrong button. So you have Ask Chat. Ask Chat is you're asking them to help you out with an answer at any time. You do not have to take the answer given. You can step out on your own, but you're entitled to ask for that help. Okay.
All right.
So then the second one that I inadvertently let through is our 50-50. Okay, what 50-50 will give you is that there will be 4 answers on the screen. If you do the 50-50, I will remove 4 of those answers, or 2 of the answers. Then you only have to pick from the 2 that are remaining. Basically
like
giving you like a multiple choice, and it's 50-50 whether you get it right or wrong. I mean, that's kind of where you're at. Then we have the last one. And in the original game, you had phone a friend. Well, not here. You have phone a mouse house.
Okay,
you're not literally calling anybody, but Mouse's husband, or the 2 of them will try to help you as best they can. Again, they're going to give you their best answer. You still have to make the choice whether to choose that or not. Okay?
Right. And I get to use those one time each?
One time each. Aside from that, you are more than able to look at chat and see what they pop up if you want to. That's on you. Okay. All right. One thing I do ask, and it's just like the other game, and I couldn't figure out how to get around it. You're going to give me an answer. And I'm going to say, is that your final answer? Because I want to know that you're done thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but that's what I'm going to do for right now. Okay. All right. Any questions?
No. That was clear as mud. Clear as mud, sir.
Clear as mud. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay.
All right.
So you are in question 1. This will be worth 1 point if you get it correct. And here it comes. Which is the correct spelling for airmail?
It's got to be C.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. It is C. Airmail, not airmail.
Right.
All right. So I got to move because I got this set up for something else too. So I got to jump over a slide. So
Jumping.
All right. Question number 2, worth 2 points if you get it correct. Who is the singer of U2?
It's C. Bono.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are correct. Good job.
Girl, go. 2 points, Tony.
2 points for that one. So she should have 3 total so far.
See.
Okay. So here's your next one. Question 3, worth 3 points if you get it correct. Which former Beatle narrated the TV adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine?
Wow.
John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, or Ringo Starr?
Oh my gosh, no, this one's not as easy. I am going to say
It is for me only because my son watched this forever. Is the only reason I know.
I missed the tank in. Some of them are just self-explanatory. I know it's
Right.
not John Lennon. I'm gonna say B.
You're going to say what?
B as in boy. Paul
Is that
McCartney.
your final answer?
Yes.
Let's see if you're correct. No, you're not. It was Ringo Starr.
I was gonna pick him, and I thought, no, it's probably Paul.
Yeah, I remember hearing it. I was like, gosh, he sounds like Ringo Starr. And then I seen the credit for it one time.
Oh,
Okay. Again, just unlike the other game, you're not booted off and we're moving on to somebody else. You just didn't get those 3 points. Okay.
right.
All right. So here we go with question number 4. It's worth 4 points. Which is the largest city in the US of A's largest state by area?
Good Lord.
Largest state. I am going to say it's B, Los Angeles.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Let's see if you're correct. And you're not. It's Anchorage. Surprisingly enough, Anchorage is the largest city by area.
Wow.
That shocked me, actually. I thought it was Dallas, Texas for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Or LA even. Okay. Nobody say anything else. Just zip it.
Zip it. Zip it.
You guys cracked me up. Okay. So you didn't get those ones.
No, and I started off with a bang. Now it's
You did.
downhill.
It's going to come right back up the hill.
All right. So question number 5, worth 5 points. The word aristocracy, thank you, literally means power in the hands of the few, the best, the barons, or the rich.
Good Lord.
Oh my goodness. It means power in the hands of. I'm going to ask for help in chat.
All right, chat. She's asking for your help. So if you know the answer, please put it out there. Prepping for Heaven says D.
I'll go with D, the rich.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's my final answer.
That is incorrect. It's the best.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So you didn't get those points. I think what makes this really hard, though, is you have no idea where these questions are coming from.
No.
You're right.
No.
Well, like that, I had never even heard that phrase before.
Aristocracy.
Don't even say it.
Right.
There's a lot of things I can't say, okay? We just finished homeschool, and I was lucky enough to get through that, okay?
Oh my God, you got to be brain dead after that. That is
I am.
awesome.
My brain went.
Yes, turns off.
Yep. Okay. Question number 6. Are you ready, Regina?
I'm ready.
Okay. What video game characters specialize in plumbing?
It's A, Mario and Luigi, and that's my final answer.
That's your final answer. All right. Let's see if you're correct. And you're correct. So good job. That's a quick, easy 6 points.
And prepping for heaven, don't apologize. I didn't know either. So
Yeah. And with what Michelle said, it depends on who wrote the question, you know?
Right.
So, All right. Question number 7, worth 7 points. How fast can an ostrich run?
Good Lord.
Ooh.
25 kilometers an hour or 15 miles an hour.
Why do 2 of them say 15 mile per hour?
Oh, it does.
I think it's in transition. When it transitions over, I think is why. Don't quote me on that, but that's where I got the answer. So that's what I'm sticking with. I would assume if you look at A, it's probably here. Let me do it this way. We'll play a little look-see right now.
Michelle says C, because an alligator can go 30 miles an hour.
I'm going to go with C.
Well, at least let me get you the information.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said look, see, I was looking. I don't know what I was supposed to look at.
I didn't mean literally the letter C. Look, see. Sorry. What's the other one? 18 kilometers per hour?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so they're wrong. They're wrong because 25 kilometers per hour actually equals to 15 miles per hour. 18 kilometers per hour equals to 11 miles per hour. So that was a misdo on their part. So
okay. I'm gonna
now you have at least what they are.
I'm gonna say C.
C.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Is that your final answer? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if you are correct. You are correct.
Yes.
Wherever you got that from, you best be thanking them.
Oh yeah. Anybody that said C, because I was going to pick, the option that wasn't on there, just faster than me is what I knew the answer to be.
Except I didn't have it in there, but I get that. Yes.
Faster than me.
All right. Question number 8 for 8 points. Here's this question. Who directed the film Titanic? Steven Spielberg, Oliver Stone, James Cameron, or John Woo?
It's C, James Cameron.
You say it just like that.
I'm pretty sure, but yes, that's my final answer.
Okay, let's see if you're correct. I already know you are, but there you go. Good job.
Thank you.
So this game can, I'm going to stop here just for a second. This game can play one of 2 ways. It's going very fast for us right now, okay?
Right.
Because Regina's answering the questions quickly, okay? If we get somebody that slows down, this game could take a little longer to answer, as we found in the other trivia game. Those that answered quickly, it went fast, and those that were slow kind of lingered it on a little bit.
Right.
So, okay. All right, next question, 9 for 9 points. And here is your question. Which is the biggest island in the world? Greenland, New Zealand, Madagascar, or New Guinea?
Good God.
Oh, gracious. Biggest island? I'm going to say C, Madagascar.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That one is going to be incorrect, my friend. Oh. It's Greenland.
I actually thought that was going to be a trick question.
Nope. Nope. Greenland is an island. Okay.
I wouldn't have done very well in geography then on the other games.
Well, here at least you're just not getting points, and that's all there is to it.
Right.
All right. So we are on question number 10. This will be worth 10 points. Do you have any questions, Mouse Toes, or is it kind of flowing pretty easy?
It's going great, sir.
Okay. Which performer received a gold single for the song Daniel in 1973? Billy Joel, Elton John, Michael Jackson, or Paul Simon?
I think it's B, Elton John. That's my final answer.
And your final answer is correct.
Whew.
Yes.
10 points. Nice.
Very.
Even though you don't know some of these, the questions, do they seem theoretically easy to answer?
What's helping is the multiple choice.
Okay.
Right.
I
Yes.
do like that format.
Okay.
Because
Instead of
even
having
if
to
it's
come up
something
with
on the
your
tip
own
of the
answer.
tongue, something
Right.
you might have known, then you're looking and you see that, yes, So, yes, the multiple choice is helping a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. Question number 11 for 11 points. Raleigh is the capital of which state? South Dakota, North Carolina, Mississippi, or Tennessee?
It's B, North Carolina. Final answer.
And I'm going to tell you you were correct. Nice.
Ooh, 11.
Derek says he'd be absolutely no help to you tonight.
Really, Derek?
Like every other night.
You don't know what the capital of North Carolina is, Derek. Really? All right. So your next question is number 12. We're 12 points. And here we go. What pet is the most popular in the United States? Dogs, cats, fish, or hamsters? Look at Mouse Shows. I love your expressions.
God.
Oh, my goodness. I would say A, dogs. That's going to be my final answer.
Really?
I'm
Well, if
probably
that's your final answer, then let's find out if you're right or wrong. But I'm here to
probably
tell you
wrong.
you're
She's right.
wrong. It's fish.
Fish, really? Fish?
No, I was
Oh,
going
my
to say
goodness.
dog.
I had dogs in my head. Fish never even crossed my mind.
No.
No.
Huh.
Interesting. So,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll learn something new.
Prepping for heaven, and Michelle go, what?
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Question number 13, worth 13 points, is what is the name of the illness you could give your dog if you pull its tail?
Dear God.
Diarrhea, distemper, dysentery, or Ebola? I didn't even know anything about this to start off with, just so everybody knows.
I am going to say C, dysentery.
Okay.
Because honestly, I don't have a clue. I know it's not Ebola. Yeah, I'm going to say C.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
For a random guess, my friend, that was spot on.
Get down, girl.
Yeah.
13 points.
And I thought the same thing, Xander, but when I looked it up, dysentery is the starting, or diarrhea is the starting point of dysentery, which is an uncontrollable. I just find it odd from the tail. That's what throws me off. The tail.
Michelle says she'd only say distemper because they'd get mad. Get it? Temper.
Distemper is bad.
Because you can hurt their nerves and their spine, but good Lord, dysentery. I thought that was the screaming poops.
The screaming
poops. Maybe not.
All right. Here we go. Question number 14 for 14 points. Which food was created on accident? A Reese's cup, M&M's, a grape, or potato chips?
Dear God.
Let's do the 50-50.
Okay. So you got to give me a second because I got to get there. Oh, I can't do it that way. I messed up. Okay. I messed up and I know what I did wrong, but I'll come back, and what I will do is I will put this back up, and I'm going to tell you it's not B or C. So your only choices are A and D.
Okay, I'm going with D then, potato chip.
Okay. Is that your final
answer?
It is potato chip.
Yes.
Yeah. So here's what I did for each one of these. I went through and created a 50-50 slide because it's the only one that affected the graphic.
Okay.
Except I left the correct answer green instead of changing the color.
So
I couldn't do it the way I wanted to. So
I see.
Okay. Excuse me. Last question. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay. No. One says yes and one says no. What is this?
The hell?
Huh. 20 points is possible if you get this right. So remember that, okay?
Right.
Here we go. How much of the earth is covered in water? 71%, 26%, 34%, or 80%?
I think it's A, 71%. That'll be my final answer.
And I'm here to tell you you're correct.
Yes. 20. Oh, wait.
You are correct. Good job.
Yes, no kidding.
Okay, so I want to run through this real quick. You're done. Let's add up your points, which mouse tools will do.
Okay, but hang on, player. Did she get 15 points or 20?
We'll give her the 20 because she got to the end of the question. So
okay, so her whole point there is 20.
Oh, no, because she didn't answer all of them right.
Right.
So 15. If she had answered all of them right, she would have got 20. Yes,
gotcha.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you for correcting that. I'm going to have to restate that next time. Anyways,
Right.
This was the slide presentation with Slides Go is where I got it. I just want to make sure nobody gets mad at me because I didn't give them credit. So thank you. Appreciate it. Now I can remove you. That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to.
Right.
So what did you think?
Oh, I loved it.
Good.
It was, I don't know, I guess there is a little surprise there not knowing what the category would be.
Right.
Yeah. It was kind of all over the place as far as, categories, but you had music, you had geography, you had, just some random stuff. But it's been fun. I really enjoyed it.
Well, that's good to hear. Yes, Ms. Malcolm.
87 points.
87 points. Not bad out of 125.
Right. There was just a few I stumbled on, but those were hard to me anyway.
Geez, the dysentery thing was cray.
And that's what's so crazy. I got it right. But missed the largest island.
Right.
Well, if I was giving you a grade today, Miss Regina, you would have not gotten a C today.
Well, good.
It should be A+.
69.6% of the possible questions.
Well, nice.
But that's okay. Who cares? Just informational. So, would you be willing to play this game again?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
And anybody that's watching now, I mean, I think anybody would have fun, participating in this.
Okay.
I'm with you, Regina, on their beat. Sorry, Tony, I have the longer leg. Okay.
No, you're fine.
It makes it sound like I'm talking over Tony, but on my end, he's not talking yet. I'm with Regina on when there's the multiple choices, because otherwise you just got like no idea what to even pick from. And she used her reach outs wisely too.
Right.
I think that was, one of the times when we did have the reach outs before you got a benefit or a penalty for it. And I think in the end, whether you use them or not, they're there for you to use. So you should use them.
Oh, sure.
I don't want people not to use them because they don't want to lose out on the points at the end because they didn't use them. So,
now, is this something that you think you're going to keep just a single player every game? Or
I think I am because it's easier to maintain and we have a possibility of getting through it faster. So let's add another person in just theory. We'd still probably only be about halfway through.
Right.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. Now I can add 5 more questions and still know we're going to have plenty of time to get through it theoretically.
Right. So, and we're in the summertime where we've still got sunlight outside. It's not like the winter is getting dark 5, 6 o'clock.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Right. And then this way we can still go out and water our garden or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely.
Right. That's why I like keeping especially the Tuesday night to roughly an hour as much as possible. Yeah. Because it gives you a break, but it's not killing your evening either.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And with you guys, both of you guys are 3 hours ahead of me. So, it still allows you an opportunity to get out before it gets dark during this time.
Oh, definitely.
So
yeah, I mean, it's still It's 7:35 here, but that's still considered early.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm in your same time zone. And
Right.
like Vern said, tonight's steak and baked potato nights, we would have eaten at 7. Instead, he said, I'll have it ready at 8:15. So that works out good.
Vern needs to come live at my house.
Vern likes to cook on the grill in the summer. He's a cooking maniac, so that's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
So any other hints, pointers, directives, anything on the way it went?
Not for me. Like I said, everything went fine. I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. Michelle says it's 102 degrees there. She's melting.
In California?
Yeah.
Is that heat index or the heat? Good Lord.
Probably the actual heat.
I think the melting point is her body.
Right. Yes. Oh my God, that's great. We got to 97.
Yeah.
But we had, 85% humidity, which is like you're just in a steam bath. But thankfully, I look great when I'm glistening because I wrap a bandana around my head, one around my
I bet you do, mouse toes.
Yeah, it worked. I wore
We
two.
love you, mouse toes. You're hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, she says it's the real deal, sister.
Oh my goodness. Stay inside. Whatever needs to be done outside, you send my JJ to do it.
Only 15% humidity. The air is dry. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'd probably get a nosebleed because I'm used to the humidity, but it doesn't. Well, Regina, you're in Georgia. It does not let your sweat evaporate. So I've got a bunch of those quick dry shirts. It looks like I'm wearing a uniform now because I have 7 of them.
Right.
And unlike the ones I had for hunting, I would have to throw them away after like 30 washes. The new material they're making this out of actually lets you wash it. You know what I mean? Where you don't smell like that wet dog who got wet, and dry, then wet. Yeah. And I was like, holy crap. When I got that, it didn't smell terrible at the end of the day. I got me 7 of them, 1 for each day of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish my underwear worked that way.
Oh, God, they only made underwears. We could live large.
Oh, I'm cracking myself up. That's
my boss was gone forever in the bathroom. And when she came out, I said, in the name of God, what were you doing? Okay. She goes, my underwear were soaking wet, if you don't mind. I didn't want to rip them trying to get them off. I thought, Lord. Yeah. Said it out loud from God and everybody. I'm sorry, I'm freaking ass. Okay.
Right.
It is,
so
when you work out in your yard, that's what happens.
Yep. I want to answer a couple of questions real quick. One question I've been getting is whether Isaiah made the team or not.
Yes.
The all-star team. So Isaiah ended up outrunning all of the kids on the tryouts by about 2.5 seconds. Now, mind you, Isaiah's never played baseball before.
Right.
So he outran all the kids. He won the batting challenge that they had that night.
Oh, wow.
He walked up and swung like a golfer the first 3 times. Somebody helped him correct it. He never missed another hit for 11 balls after that.
Oh, my goodness.
He did not make the team.
Stop it.
No.
Wow. But he got out there. Now he knows how to play baseball.
He knows how to play, and him and a friend are over practice pitching right now. And he told me yesterday, because he went up to the practice just to see maybe there's a chance somebody got kicked off or dropped out. And I was like, okay, go ahead. So he goes up there, comes back about 20 minutes later. He said, you know what, Dad? I don't want to be on that team. I don't like those people.
Oh, right on. Kid has good discernment. Yes.
That's as much as a parent, it hurts.
Yes.
He gets the point, and you all know what I'm thinking, so I'm not even going to say it. So anyways,
example, it's like trying to be a cheerleader, right? But you don't fit in with the in crowd. When I was in high school, I went to Catholic school. Guess who picked the cheerleaders? The nuns.
The nuns.
And that let me get like a partial scholarship to college.
Yep.
You take the mean girls out of it in the beauty contest, right? And the hood'em, then you end up with a true team. But and see, he can read people. That's a blessing.
Well, and I dug a little further and ended up what happening is that 12 of the 16 kids that tried out were just on a league together.
Oh,
Guess who the 12 students were that they picked out? All of them were on the team from earlier. I was like, if you're going to do it that way, why even have tryouts? Just put the kids over and move on.
yes.
Right.
Yeah. So you have
Exactly.
a clique, like a clique of girls, but you have a crew of boys, and boys can be equally as mean.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the boys themselves weren't.
Oh,
because
no.
he's
Yes.
really good friends with probably half the team. But just the way it played out, I was like, I don't like these politics in this right now.
Right.
So,
But see, God let him see that vibe too. Stephanie, 3 demerits. Three.
for being late.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. Very.
Yeah. Anyway, so second side note for those that have known about it and followed, Patty ended up getting a sore on her foot. We thought we went through a process. She had it removed. We thought it was cancerous. Come to find out, we found out today, University of Washington tested it. It is not cancerous. So we were happy to hear that.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And if I keep feeling the way I do, I'm back to normal. So let's just keep hoping, because I'm
Mean and ornery.
Oh well, yeah, that's normal. So
okay, large and in charge.
Yeah. Regina, thank you very much for coming on. We appreciate
you inviting me. Like I said, I've had a ball.
Yeah. Mastos, thank you as always for being here.
I love it here.
Thank you to everybody that helped in chat moderating. Thank you to everybody in chat that showed up. And we'll be here next week playing this game. I like this one.
I do too.
Good. I'm taking any takers that would love to come join us. Please let me know.
If you
or
want
I'll
to
start
be a
eating
victim,
you out. No.
If you want to be a victim, please type in the chat, because we will contact you by email if you don't.
Yes.
Okay? We're not scared. Guys. We've been told no before. We ain't scared to know no.
I think you're my enforcer. That's what we're gonna start calling Tony and the enforcer.
Right.
Nice guy and the mean woman.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll talk to you next week.
Good night, everybody in chat.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.